Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut straight to the chase. We in trouble. We, as in the Cincinnati Bengals. This guy. This guy right here. My team. Um, Another one. Another loss. We better than what we planned, obviously. Um, Offense looking okay. I'm not gonna say it looks phenomenal. It looks okay. It's good enough. But defense is just it ain't there, yo. And I hate that we losing like this. Cause that's they losses that hurt the most. We always losing by like 7-3. I don't even want to talk about field goals, yo. Cause at this point, Evan McPherson, it's time for you to go. We just paid you this year. You're a captain. We should be depending on you when times get tough to at least get us 3 points. Three. Literally, at the end of the game, that's all we needed was 3 points. We got you right there. Joe Burrow literally gets you as close as he can possibly get you. And what happens? You miss a field goal. Evan, give us back our money. Give us back our money. We could use that to go towards Jamar's contract because right now you don't need you a liability at this point. We get you in the territory where we think you can. You mean you've proven before? You feel me? What's going on? What's going on? Offense wasn't doing. Uh, I ain't saying they wasn't doing their thing in the first half, but we wasn't doing enough. And our defense, another person on my list, Cam Taylor Britt. He was talking all this stuff at the beginning of the season, and I'll admit, last season you did your thing. I mean, before you got hurt, you was doing your thing. You was playing really shut down football. But I don't know whether you lost a step. You thought you was the ish, and you ain't had to train in the off season. Always attack somebody training in the off season because ain't no way, yo. Ain't no way, yo. You going and then you going against the best wide receiver in practice every day, like still sharp still. Like you should be shutting everybody down, bro. You should be learning from what you going against Jamal Chase in practice and going against you feel me, you going against the best. He one of the best when he ain't hurt. We'll get to you later, T. But you gotta be better. DJ Turner stepped it up. Battle stepped it up. Again, Von Bell. I just feel like Von Bell. He oughta. I know him and ID coordinator Lou Anarumo. They probably got like some type of chemistry. But at this point, everybody needs to go. Everybody gotta go. I love you, Lou, and I love what you've done in the past for us. But it might be time for something new. And I don't wanna say it yet. So I'm gonna just keep it in the tuck. But you on the hot seat, Zach. You on the hot seat. Because at the end of the day, you making these coaching decisions late in games. So we know it ain't Joe. Joe is I mean he can't do no better. Down the lineman, well down two linemen actually because Trent Brown is actually our starting right tackle, even though our rookie that we drafted, Mims, has been in there. So pretty much he down two starters. Trent Brown on the right tackle, and then Orlando was in there again. Um, Another dude we paid that ain't this year just ain't been kicking it. He do his thing when he out there, but these last three games he been hurt. So Joe been pretty much. I mean, I will say that this year has been, I would say, one of Joe's most well protected years, or just maybe he's starting to uh get acclimated to the pressure when they come in because he did say he worked on extending plays. But Joe be running like he'll get out the pocket. I mean, do what he need to do. Jamal Chase doing everything he can do. I mean, at this point, he a number. He him and T was supposed to be like 1-1, like 2 ones together. But I mean, Jamal been doing it by himself, and he stepped up. Triple crown. He going for it, and y'all better pay him. I'm trying to pay Jamar Chase now. If you can extend his contract now, offer it to him. Be like, look, we know what y'all should have paid him when y'all. I mean, when he asked. I know I was a little critical at that point of the season because he ain't do nothing, and we hadn't done nothing, and I was just like, yo, just chill, we got you, but yo, pay this nigga, pay him, give him every. He should be the highest paid wide receiver in the league. He's the best. He's the best, hands down. Like I don't know what we got to do, but Sheldon Rankins, another one, hurt last night, sick. Understand? But yo, this you know what type of time it is right now, yo. Like I don't know, you new to this Bengal organization, but we've been winning. I mean, in the past, yes, we've had some, up and down seasons, but for the most part, we win. I mean, we in the toughest division at this point, um, with the Ravens and the Steelers doing what they doing. Even the Browns, like when the Browns players, they players. Like we got competition. So shout out to whoever's viewing. Um, if you don't like sports, you might as well. I ain't telling you to log off because I appreciate the view, but I'm definitely about to get in my team's ass right now because they right now just ain't been doing what they need to do. They just need to finish games. Like even this game, we was down. Like we was down early. Like we let Justin Jefferson. I mean not Justin Jefferson. Justin Herbert was going crazy on us in the first half. I'm like, yo, what is this, Lamar Jackson? White Lamar? Yo, what are you doing? Y'all did a good job with covering, and then once he covered, like, ain't nobody spying on him. Like, he fast. Like, he up there. Like, yo, if you don't hit this. Excuse me. If you don't hit yo. It was like 21-7 in the first half. 21-6. 21-6. I believe so. Let me see if we can. Because I got it pulled up. So, uh, I ain't even introduced. Welcome, everybody, to the sports version of the Simple Genius Show. I ain't talking nothing but sports today, baby. Let's see what we got. Let's play this game, yo. Y'all piss me off, yo. Hold up. I forgot the me see if I can. Will y'all still hear me? Okay, even better. Well, let me turn that back on so y'all can hear me. So y'all ain't hear me kicking my teams back in the whole time. Okay, even better. Well, let me turn that back on so y'all can hear me. So y'all ain't hear me kicking my teams back in the whole time. Okay, even better. Well, let me turn that back on so y'all can hear me. So y'all ain't hear me kicking my teams back in the whole time. Got another chance. Got another chance. Got another chance. Turn it down. It ain't that loud. There you go again. Caught. Here we go again. This is when I knew. I'm like, yo, he done missed his second one in a row. Second one, that's 6 points. We could have been up. Like, good. Even if we was up three, they would have played a lot different. Like, we would have played a lot different being up. Like, missed it again. Missed it again. I don't even need to hear the commentary. Then look, here you go. We did good. They got the ball back. Boom, 3 and out. It was 3 and out. I like you, number 28. You played amazing on that play. And we got the ball back. Yo, just imagine being up 6 points with the 125. You playing different. Then they called that back because of a penalty. And then that was that. Then they got the ball back. Then at this point, all they had to do was get in field goal range. It was over. And what they do? Because I say, Lil Wes Welker. Lil Wes Welker. Look, Conky. Number 15. Look at him, yo. Get some pressure on yo. What are you doing, yo? Gino, we just paid you. What are you doing? What are you doing? And then at that point, I'm like, it's over, yo. I don't even know who their kicker is, but I'm pretty sure he better than ours. And then look what we do. Give up the touchdown. Give up the touchdown. 18 seconds left. But I didn't lose hope. I'm like, all right, we got Joe Burrow. We got him. Like, he can. Look at this, yo. Look at our. I'm going to tell you something. We about to scroll back a little bit. Let's scroll to how they was lined up. Just look how they lined up. See if we can get it back to the point where they lined up. Look at this. D end. D tackle. D tackle. D end. Safety. Safety. Another safety. Oh, he a corner because he 28. I thought that was Von Bell. So he safety, safety, corner, two linebackers. They're lined up in the I formation, dog. They're running the ball. Or they throwing a play action, something. They doing, I mean, Just the play calling was atrocious, yo. Atrocious. And then they score. J.K. Dobbins, former Raven. Yeah, they go with that push tackling. No tackle. Who is it? Cam Taylor Britt. Shut up. Then they at home, yo. That's what else y'all got. Yo, they got home field advantage. Like, what was this? What was this? Perfect. Good. Because that didn't look good at the beginning. At that point, Joe in desperation mode. Like, all right, that was a good throw, but another one. Another one. It just hurt me. Hurt my soul, yo. I don't know. Uh, got some lag and notifications. Yeah, I know. But yeah, that one hurt, dog. Another one. It ain't hurt as bad as the Ravens game because that was you feel me? That was a rival game. But this one hurt. So now we going into a bye week. Hopefully we can get as healthy as possible. Do whatever game planning we need to do to for the rest of the season, so we can possibly get a playoff spot. We got 7 losses. We 4-7. Like if we get one more loss, yeah, fat lady singing. She already warming up, gargling warm salty water right now. So, man. But through it all, I remain loyal to my team. I'm not jumping off. I'm not jumping off yet. I'm not. Not yet. I should, but I'm not because this. I just like I said. I always believe in Joe, Jamar. Hopefully, like I said, after this bye week, Tia be healthy. Er, uh, Orlando Brown should be back. Rankins, everybody. Like when we have everybody healthy, we good. It's just we ain't got the personnel right now to be like missing like key players. Like excuse me, everybody ain't ready to step up yet. But hope, like I said, hopefully after this bye week, we got a tough one. We got a tough one. The Steelers, who I don't know whether I'm happy they won or did I want them to lose. Either way, I don't like the Steelers or the Ravens, but they played each other yesterday, so um, the Steelers won. So now they 7-2. The Ravens 7-4, I believe, and now we 4-7. Then the Browns they like 2 and something, two whatever. So at this point, like I mean, usually it can we can get three in the division, but we scratching and clawing. We just lost to one of the top AFC teams just yesterday. Because now the Chargers they 7-3, so they right up there. Like it's getting slim. We that window was definitely shutting. But I mean, I'm not one to say tank and just flat out just lose games on purpose, but it's a couple key pieces out there that we can grab in that first round of the draft, or you mean some we can use trade to get somebody good, some leverage. Well, at this point, we got to draft somebody because we ain't got no money After, because we got to, like I said, Jamal getting paid, and that's no question. Uh, it shouldn't be no question. I mean, yeah, he got one more year in a rookie deal. T most likely. I can't see unless something crazy happen. I can't see him coming back next year. Uh, I don't know whether we can. I mean, if he take a short, because at this point you've been hurt all season, so you ain't gonna get what you been used to getting. He did have a good game this game, but he ain't consistent enough. I feel to whereas if I was a team, I'd pay him like top wide receiver money. I mean, you get like that second level of wide receiver money, but not like top. Cause Jamal getting the top. Like he should be the highest paid wide receiver right now. 2 TDs today. I don't know how many catches he had, but I want to say he was over 100 again. So Joe already paid. We got him paid. He doing what he's supposed to do. Like I even had questions about him in the beginning of the season. Like, all right, he coming off of 3 for real back to back injury seasons, and you only in your fourth or fifth year. So, and then last year's wrist, that was on his throwing hand. So I didn't know how he was going. You feel me? Come back to that, but I mean, he's showing who he is. He's showing he's him. Like, but being him ain't enough for this team, obviously, because we can't win games. We cannot win games. But yeah, like I said, hopefully after this bye week we can do something. Get it together, like get our mind right. I don't know what we need. Like I said, I don't want to put my man in the hot seat, but Zach Taylor, you ain't making the appropriate calls. I mean, I don't know. McPherson, you definitely can go. I'm quick. The kickers are replaceable. There's a million kickers. You can go. Like you've done enough now to where it's like all that you did do, like sending us to the Super Bowl. Where's that guy? Where are you at, Evan? You were a big part of us. You was a rookie. We thought you like, all right, he kicking big kicks like this in big games, AFC Championship games to take us to to take us to the bowl. Oh, we got one. Even like these last couple years, like you just been dwindling and dwindling away with the kicks. You just been missing more and more important kicks. Like so. This is a what have you done for me lately league, and you ain't done nothing. It's time for you to go. Sorry. As much as I appreciate you and loved you for what you've done, I ain't want to hold on to a kicker. Kickers are come a dime a dozen. You can get one off the street for real, for real. As you see, even with our punter's a rookie. And you see, he bombing them Jones. So it ain't nothing for us to just scoop one in the draft this year. I'm sure there's one out there, a little 6th or 7th round pick. But yeah, just right now, I'm just disappointed. This is definitely. It's not the most disappointing season I've been a part of as a Bengal fan, but it's definitely one because I know for sure we should be winning these games that we losing. So that's what make it hurt the most. Like we losing by between you feel me 10 to. There's only been one game that we got blown out. Like it was just like a for sure win. All the other ones been pretty much. I mean between 10 and 7 and 3 points, 10 or less. But I'm just happy this week I can, because even this week seemed long because we played on Thursday last week. Well, not last week, so the week before last, because last week. It says, how smart are you? Fergal Gaming. Um, Pretty intelligent, I guess. It's a random question. How smart are you? Um, but yeah, bye week. Steelers next after the bye week. Now we still gotta play the Steelers twice, so that's why I'm not too worried about them. I guess I would rather them beat the Ravens because we can't play the Ravens no more. We done already lost to them twice, so at least we can. I mean, if the Steelers get a little bit up, we can at least put two L's on them. So we ain't got to worry about that. Man, that was a, this is a, but yeah, like I said, oh yeah, like I said before, dude, said how smart are you? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if this is the most disappointing season. It's not, because when Zach Taylor first got there, we was like, we had, we was depending on. This was after Andy left. Right after Andy left, we still had AJ Green though, and we had Ryan Finley as our cornerback. I mean, as our quarterback. NC State, I remember. We drafted him in like the fourth or fifth round. Um, this is the year before Joe Burrow came. I remember because I went to the preseason to see him play. And he wasn't a bad quarterback, but he wasn't. I mean, he ain't no. He wasn't a franchise. Oh, it's called the Simple Genius Show. Yeah, right. Exactly. Because I'm a genius. What's going on, Fergo Gaming? Are you a football fan? Because that's what I'm speaking about right now. But yeah, it's called the Simple Genius show. I used to have a podcast called the Simple Genius Podcast. Just a play on words. I'm a genius, but you know, I don't have big complex ideologies. It's very simple, very, you know, straight to the point. So that's why it's called the Simple Genius show. I keep calling it a podcast because that's what it was. We got two viewers. What's up? We on early too. I don't usually be on this early, but I was watching the game. The game went off at like 12, so I went to bed because I originally planned on coming on like right after the game, but I was too hurt, so I just needed some sleep to get my mind right. So now I'm up. I'm actually about to go to the gym. For a girl, shut your ass up. Who is Yalaman? You in the U.S.? Yep. I'm in Virginia, VA. Where y'all from? Yalaman and Fergo. But yeah, I'm about to so I said I was gonna go. If you watched my stream yesterday, um, that I was supposed to go. I did it early yesterday too. Cause my sleep schedule is crazy. I I work overnight, but you in US, I did. I did what? Um, so I work overnight and I work like a rotating schedule. So like every 6 weeks, my schedule switches. So either I'll get like a long week off or I work a long week. So this is my long week off. So my schedule switch, but usually I'm up at this time, like at work, so like my sleeping schedule is off right now. So like I'd be up like in the middle of the night, but it'd be random times. And then I like since I got kids, I'm a dad, so uh the kids good. I make sure like I'm up until the kids go to school, and then maybe around like 1 or 2, I'll take like a little nap until they come home, and then I'll do whatever afterwards. Usually it's a extracurricular activity that they're in. My son play football, uh, and my daughter's basketball and dance right now. So I be pretty busy. Then I do this work, husband. That's a job. I do want to get on here later because me and my wife had like a little, well, she had a disagreement with me yesterday, and I didn't understand it. So maybe, no effort. I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna clip it up and I'm gonna put it out. So all married people, I know we all have disagreements with our significant other, or don't see eye to eye. You feel me? Every single day, or every single hour of the day. Well, maybe some of y'all do, but I'm human, and my wife's human. So every day we good overall. I don't want to make it seem like we not in a good place. We're in a great place, but sometimes you get in disagreements. That's just a part of life and relationships. Period. But so yesterday we went to church, and well, we're gonna start from the beginning. So before church, uh, it was my son and my nephew. They were over here, but my son, of course, he wanted to chill with his cousin, so he was like, he wanted to be, chill with them for a little bit more while we was at church. So went to church. She dropped him off because she usually go early. Because I think no, my daughter had a praise dance uh practice. Yeah, so she had praise dance practice. So they went early. She dropped him off and my nephew off at her mother's house. Um, and then they went to church, and then came to church afterwards because, like I said, she went early, so I ain't go till the time church started. Sat through service regular. So usually, I'm just gonna preface this. Usually, she'll just go to her mom's house and get my son. But I guess in her mind, she had like a lot of things on her plate or a list of things that she wanted to do for the day. So she asked me when we left her, she was like, "You gonna go pick up Chancellor?" That's how she said it. She didn't say, "Can you?" She didn't say, "Will you?" She said, "Don't you want to go pick up your son?" And I said no, because I really didn't want to go over there. And then she looked at me like, "Well, I really want you to go pick him up." And then I was just like, I was in the no mood, so I just said no again. So I might have. So in that point, I was wrong. I'll admit I was wrong. Um, so she kind of got mad at me. Well, she ain't get mad at me, but at that point, I didn't know she was mad at me because I didn't even. At that point, I wasn't really even thinking about it. So the day goes on. I left church, and then I ended up going to the grocery store because I had to. That's a whole nother story. I had bought some lamb chops the day prior, and I was gonna try to cook them because I ain't never cooked lamb chops before. So I went to the grocery store to get whatever the rest of the ingredients that I needed. So I get home. Oh, two people just left. I had three. That's the most I ever had. Was But yeah. So I went home and well, I got home and then I got on the phone with my aunt. I was talking to my aunt and then I heard her. I was in the basement. I was down here. So I heard her when she came in and I had the door open. I heard her slam it. So at that point, I knew the petty was activated. She was upset because she don't usually be slamming doors for no reason. When I hear a door slam, I know she mad about something, and it's usually at me. So I went upstairs and just was like, "What's going on?" Well, I didn't say what's going on. I just, I assessed the situation. I ain't wanna, you don't want to assume that somebody's upset. So I just felt it out. But I could tell, like, I said something to her. She was just like, she won't really try and talk to me. So her thing was, what her issue with me was, she asked me to um, do something, which was pick up my son from her mom's house. But I said no. But get this, while we were on the way, before she even went there, before we even left the parking lot of the church, she said, I called her. I was like, all right, you really need me to, you know, pick up Chance or whatever? So she was like, no, don't worry about it now. You already said no. So I should have known right then that she was going to be petty. I ain't even think about that till just now. But anyway, so her thing was, I don't know if I'm revealing too much, but F it, we here. Her friend was at church. So the fact that I said no in front of her friend kind of embarrassed her. So I'm like, I don't think your friend really cared too much necessarily about what we was talking about. I mean, she didn't seem to, but I don't know. I get embarrassed about stuff, but I don't think I would get. I mean, we two different people, like I said. Um, so what she get embarrassed about and what I would get embarrassed about, of course, is two separate things. But I just was like, I don't think it was that deep personally. Cause like I said, I did after I said no in the church. I did call because I felt like she was a little, she felt a little way. So I called. I was like, all right, you really want me to go get him? And she was like, no. So I mean, at that point, like, what you want me to do? I can't. I ain't about to beg you to go get him because I really don't feel like driving up there to get him. And like I said, I had stuff in my mind that I wanted to do because I wanted to go to the store before I went to the house. So she was like, excuse me. She was like, I don't ask you for a lot. So if I ask you to go pick up your son, then that means I needed your help. I was like, well, first of all, I didn't even know that you had all these things to do on your list because she wanted to come home and do her hair for the week, and I think she had some clothes to fold up that she washed, and she was gonna cook lunch. So my thing to her was like, well, no, I didn't pick him up, but I could have made lunch if you wanted me to, but you wanted to make lunch. At the end of the day, she wanted to make lunch. So she didn't want me to do it. So I don't know. I just feel like I was in a lose-lose situation at that point. But she did come back, you know, cuz we married, so it ain't like we going to get away from each other. She said, "Was I tripping early?" And I said, "Yes, you were tripping early, because I really didn't do nothing." So sometimes I just feel like you're not always having a good day. As an individual person, and you might be going through stuff internally, and then somebody, me being that somebody this time, might have said something that you wasn't expecting him to say, or doing something you expect them to do, and it kind of throw you off. And then I think that was the case this time. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna speak on her, but that's from my observation of the situation. Cause like I said, like, well, I didn't say it, but I mean, for the most part, we a team. We work together. So, um, and I always help, and she always helped me, as teammates should do in a relationship. Um, so I don't know why this time was so like detrimental to her heart. Uh, like I said, I don't know. I think it was just might have been some other stuff on her mind. Um, or I might have did something earlier that she didn't get mad about, so she decided to get mad about this one. I don't know how people pick and choose their battles, but I'm just here. Like I said, I didn't feel like I did anything too bad. I did feel bad because she said I felt embarrassed. I'm like, I don't know. I didn't make like a spectacle out. Like, it was just me, you, and her friend. Um, and I don't even think her friend was even. I mean, she was in the conversation or heard the conversation when I said no, but I don't think she looked at it as like, I don't know. I don't know how she got embarrassed, to be honest with you, but she said she was embarrassed, so I'm gonna listen to what she got to say and take heed, or try to take heed, and try to figure out what I did wrong. But at that point, I was like, I know I ain't. I mean, yes, I could have just said yes and got my son, and I guess it would have been over, or we wouldn't have had to even go through this, but I didn't. So you live and you learn. But we good though. We always good. That's my baby. So, but yeah, I just had to get that one out, that story, while I was thinking about it. I was fresh on my mind because she literally just came to me last night while I was watching the game. It was like, "Do you think I was tripping?" I absolutely do think you were tripping, but I love you, so we gonna move. We gonna move forward. It ain't that deep. It was never that deep for me. I was just, you know, I'm 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 chill, so I can, if it ain't death, uh, or like a major injury, I could. You ain't about to shake me too much about it, like an illness. So stuff with emotions, I can deal with that. Yep. But yeah, Bengals lost. That's the gist of the story. It's just a overall bad sports day. Well, my Knicks won yesterday, so that's a plus. We've been getting ourselves on the right track. Um, because we've been losing a couple games, but I'm not worried about the early part of the season. Like, I know we gotta get our chemistry um together. Everybody got to get acclimated with with one another. Mikael Bridges starting to get hot. Cat came in hot, thank God. So he only gonna get better. Brunson still leading us like he's supposed to lead us. Josh Hart doing what he's supposed to do. So I ain't worried about it too much. I think we good. We is good. We beating big teams. We 2-0 in the Emirates Cup joint, which is like a mini playoff to me. Or it gives me the mini like a mini playoff feel, which I think that was the goal of it. So, but yeah, go Knicks. North Carolina. We've been going crazy. Well, I ain't gonna say going crazy. We lost to Kansas, but we almost won that game. So I feel good about us once we start. We always kick it up at the you feel me middle of the season too. Um, as long as we get in the tournament, we good. We'll be in the Final Four. I ain't worried about them. I'm never worried about them. We still got R.J. Davis too. So Elliott been turning up. We ain't really played nobody but Kansas. So um, what else? Miami ain't played this week, so no Cam Ward talk this week. Um, I will say this though. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not for tanking, but if we gonna tank, we need to tank for Travis Hunter. He gives us everything we need, defense and offense. He could play both sides of the ball. He could be a cornerback, which we need, be a wide receiver, which we don't need, but we can use. I mean, so tank for Travis if that's what we taking for. Mike Brown, Zach Taylor. Like I don't want to see Zach Taylor go. That's why I'm saying I ain't trying to put him on a hot seat yet. But if we gonna lose, if it's a management call, like all right, ownership, like all right, yo, let's let's put a can at like let's end it. Let's just go. I mean, do what we need to do. Shut everybody down that's hurt. Um, to keep everybody healthy for next season, and we playing for next season. Cool. But if y'all just, I mean, we just losing like games that you should be winning. You the coach making these calls, make them so we can win. So, I mean, you got the playmakers. Joe doing what he's supposed to do. Jamar doing what he's supposed to do. T stepped up today. Our running game could be better, but I mean, I don't know. We young too. We got a lot of young cats that probably need some more. I like Chris Jenkins. He going to develop into something good. Miles Murphy, and he coming off an injury from last season, so he's still kind of trying to get his feet under him. I feel like we gonna get it together though. We got to. Ain't got no choice for real, for real. But yeah, we I don't know. I want to go live. Probably. I always say I want to go live later and then never end up going live. So I'm not gonna say when I'm gonna go live, but shout out to everybody who came through and said something to me today. Fergal Gaming. I don't know who that is. And I just go to that. Or then I go to that page. Oh yeah, you can click on it. Oh shit. Yeah, you can. So I'm gonna see who these people are that are. He got a badge. I don't know what that means, but and Yalaman. I don't know who that is neither. But we about to see who they are, and I'm gonna attempt to go to the gym. Like I said, I ain't go yesterday, so we gonna see what's up with it today. I'm already pretty much dressed. I just gotta take this jersey off. So I wish I had some pre-workout so you can pick me up. Then I'm supposed to be meeting with my friend later, so we can talk some production business. Um, trying to get into the movie making business. We've been talking about this for a long time, a long time. So I'm gonna tap in with her later, hopefully. Um, my daughter got a scrimmage today. I'm so hyped. I ain't gonna lie, to have a daughter that play basketball. If only y'all knew. So, uh, again, thank you everybody for tapping into the Simple Genius show. I ain't even introduced myself or the show today. I just went straight in on the Bengals because y'all know better. We can do better. But yeah, this is the Simple Genius show. I am your host, King Jew, the Simple Genius, and we is